The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind won't matter, and those who matter won't mind. The way I would describe my voice is something that I forget about until I meet someone new and they notice right away. Generally, people will meet me for the first time and say, "Oh, you could do voiceover." And I respond, "Sure, get me an agent." Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? When I was in college, I had an operator that refused to make a long-distance phone call for me until I got my mother to come on the line. Of course, I was really angry by then and started to cry, so then, of course, she was convinced that I was not old enough to make a long-distance phone call on my own. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked. Sorry. How much wood could wood... Again, sorry. Alright. How much wood could Chuck Woods woodchuck chuck if Chuck Woods woodchuck could and woodchuck would? If Chuck Woods woodchuck could and woodchuck would, how much wood could and Chuck Woods woodchuck chuck? Chuck Woods woodchuck wood could Chuck woodchuck. He would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as any woodchuck would if a woodchuck could and woodchuck. Once people have known me for a while, they have this impression that my voice has changed. I think they've just got used to me. And but you know, the next time I meet someone new, it's the whole elephant in the room thing. Being a sex symbol is a heavy load to carry, especially when one's tired, hurt, and bewildered. Before marriage, a girl has to make love to a man to hold him. After marriage, she has to hold him to make love to him. A sex symbol becomes a thing. I just hate to be a thing. Well, when you're younger, it's not an unusual thing. The way I can use it to my advantage now is like, if a phone solicitor wants to talk to my mom, I just say she's not here. But it was a problem when my kids were in school and I had to call in to say, you know, Danielle's not going to be in school today. They didn't want to believe me. Sometimes they think perhaps I'm my granddaughter. She's 9.
And what?
My brother used to say his friends came over. He'd call me into the room and engage me in conversation just so that his friends could make fun of me. Sort of hurts your feelings, maybe. I don't know. In my head, my voice doesn't sound different. But of course, if you hear yourself like on a recording, the answer machine, you're like, ooh. Harry Thompson, Sparrow Lane, 407-2225. John Nicolopoulos, Comstock Boulevard, 218-1653. Arnold Glickstein, Buford Avenue, 733-1466. Juan Patero, Santiago, Hugh Street, 301-4489. Kuma Mitsumiki, I'm sorry. 15 Singleton Lane, 602-5501. Franco Bonaducci, 41 Robertson Boulevard, 210-7351. I think I would like to do something with a service orientation, like books on tape for the blind, or things that had perhaps a spiritual message. It's not to say that I can't say shit and fuck, but you know. As God is my witness, they're not going to lick me. I'm going to live through this, and when it's all over, I'll never be hungry again, nor any of my folk. If I have to lie, steal, cheat, or kill, as God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again.